Who's right? Who's wrong? You decide. Hash it out with Frank Garay and Brian Stevens.
Hello, my name is Brian Stevens, and I'm here with Frank Ray, and we have another edition of Hash It Out. Today, we're going to be talking about the extraordinary success that we're seeing from Keller Williams, the real estate company, amongst their competition. And the big question we have to ask you, is there anything lenders can learn from Keller Williams that they could adopt to become more successful? There's two things that I want to bring up here very quickly. The first one is they have a revenue sharing model, which would clearly be a RESPA violation. That is, in part, the reason why they're finding success. So certainly we can't do that, so let's wipe it off the table.
All right.
But the other part of Keller Williams, now we've had a very unique opportunity to go down there and see what these guys do at their conventions. And when anybody joins Keller Williams, you are drinking the Kool-Aid.
You are.
You're a part of it.
Yeah.
Now, you go to their conventions, you always have somebody who's above you that you're accountable to, and they're accountable to somebody else.
Right.
With Keller Williams being the George S. Patton of the entire Keller Williams
exactly.
family.
Yeah.
I think the whole idea of accountability is huge, and I think that's something that most mortgage companies lack. What do you think?
Well, this is interesting because we did a presentation a couple of years back. We did two presentations back to back in one day up in Sacramento. And at the time we were presenting on, I think it was video blogging or something along these lines, right? So the first office that we went to up in Sacramento wasn't a Keller Williams office. It was one of their competitors. And if you remember, we walked in there, and it was like
a mortuary.
It was like a mortuary. It was like a cemetery. Everybody was just quiet. It was just somber.
It was depressing.
It was depressing, and there was a lot of agents in there. I mean, this was deemed to be a fairly successful company. There was a lot of agents, and when we did our presentation, it was all really good stuff, but it was like crickets, man. It's like
they looked at us like we were nuts,
like we were crazy, and
because they were dead.
Swear to goodness, the next right after that, we had to go to another, do the same presentation at another office. It was Keller Williams. Before we even get in the door, we're opening the doors. There's music pumping, and people are cheering, and people are going crazy. You find your way back to this conference room, and they're all like almost dancing, and they're having this crazy energy and this high, energy sort of atmosphere. And then we gave our presentation to them. Those guys were in it, and they were involved, and they were charged. I don't know. How do you get that kind of an atmosphere into your business that they do? And this is time and time again with any Keller office we go to. It's always like this.
It is. Everyone's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. When I first was exposed to what Keller Williams was doing, I was very kind of jaded by the whole idea.
Right.
Because you're buying into something, and some of their stuff that they do at Bold, I think, is a little over the top and ridiculous. Somebody from Keller's watching this right now, and they're going to get pissed that I just said that.
Well, it's just your opinion.
But that was my opinion. Some of it's over the top. But everything is geared towards making people better salespeople.
Yeah.
So think of your own production or somebody who might be in your office who doesn't have the tenacity of a good salesperson.
Right.
And maybe some of this over-the-top stuff, which is going to eventually lead to them picking up their phone and talking to people, even if it's over the top, if it's effective, can we then accept that as being a good enough reason, for a company to adopt it?
Sure.
And my thinking is, having seen what Keller is doing on a branch level, at a national level, at a corporate level, their results are quite extraordinary. You might dislike what they're doing, but you cannot deny the results.
Yeah.
They're very effective.
It's even worth it. I mean, if you're managing a company or you own a small company, just getting more deeply involved with your local Keller Williams group and going to their meetings and seeing what's going on there, just to learn and see how can we bring this into the mortgage world, or can we at all? I'm not really sure, but you can't deny their results. I think they're the largest in the country now. They've exceeded everybody. Their numbers are staggering. We did a show on Monday on the National Real Estate Post, on Tuesday on the National Real Estate Post that you can check out where we talked about it in some detail. But something to think about going forward.
And for a lender, if you're going to, and by the way, look it up online. You can check it out.
Yeah.
Leave your cynicism at the door, because the results do speak for themselves.
Right.
Even if you don't agree with how they're approaching it, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. What are your thoughts? Let us know down below, the comments down below. Please forward and share this with other people. Make sure to catch us on the nationalrealestatepost.com. Always a pleasure to join you here at the Mortgage News Network. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hash It Out airs every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time and can be viewed on MortgageNewsNetwork.com. Thanks for watching us here on Mortgage News Network. You could be part of the action here. If you have a product or service for mortgage professionals, you can be a sponsor and have your commercial here on Mortgage News Network. And if you don't have a commercial, that's okay. We have plenty of clever and creative folks behind the camera who can make a commercial for you. For more information, please send an email to info@mortgagenewsnetwork.com. Or for immediate info, please call Beverly Bolnick, our National Sales Manager, at 516-409-5555, extension 4. And she'll tell you how you can be part of the action.
This is Mortgage News Network.